Hello.
There you go.
I don't know what I look like.
There you go. Touching your beard straight away.
I'm just trying to figure out life. All right. Hey, everyone.
Figure out life. Oh, Lord. Isn't that the truth?
Let's see if Facebook. I don't see anyone from Facebook yet.
I think they're here.
Whew. How's everyone doing tonight? I saw a lot of stuff about the weather.
Yeah.
A lot of temperatures. A lot of cold temperatures. Except for Florida, which was 50 degrees.
Nice.
That's probably what it is here.
Oh, Facebook's here.
It's 52 here right now.
Yeah. The warmest it's been in a while.
It's the warmest it has been in a while. How about them Texans?
How about them Texans? Should we start with good things?
Yeah.
All right.
Good things. Me? You want to go first?
Yeah. Maybe I'll go first and let you.
No, my good thing is that I am continuing what I said I was going to do for New Year's. I said I was going to make a real effort to minimize, especially with the kids, and to help with laundry, minimize the clothing, to redo the laundry room. Like, it was very laundry themed.
New Year's resolution.
New Year's that I was going for, and I am proud to say that since day one, I have hit the ground running. And the reason why we are a couple minutes late tonight is because I was going full steam ahead in the kids' room. We donated five giant trash bags of clothing tonight. The person that picked up the clothing just stopped by the house literally 2 seconds ago and picked everything up. 5 giant bags of clothing from the boys' room only.
Right.
From just Connor and Caden's. We're not talking about Laura's. Oh, man. And I think I feel like we're making a lot of progress.
I like doing, I don't know what you call it in your area, but it's like free porch pickup. Like you put it on your local marketplace and say, hey, we've got this. Do you want it for free? Instead of going to Goodwill or something like that, your local donation, because they will upsell. Well, they'll obviously they get it for free, but then sometimes they sell that stuff for a lot of money, and then people really need clothes right now and jackets right now and may not have the funds. So if we can give it away for free, I would rather give it away for free. So that's what we did.
Yeah,
just did a porch pickup.
Same. But anyway, that's my good thing. I have not stopped. I have not. What I heard it on a commercial the other day that most people give up their New Year's resolutions by the second Friday, and it's called Quitter's Day.
Yeah.
Second Friday is come and gone, and I'm still cranking away.
Yeah.
With this minimizing effort.
Well, we also have a secondary motivation because we haven't talked about this yet.
That could be your good thing.
Maybe we have talked about it.
A little bit, but it's like more real. I don't think we told a day, have we?
I don't know. I can't remember. But so, as you guys know, when the tree fell through our roof, it landed in the room that was supposed to be Caden's room. Because Caden and Connor have been sharing a room since day one. Well, I don't say since day one. They had separate rooms, and then Alora came along, and then the boys started sharing a room, which they were little. But now Caden and Connor really need their own space. So what used to be Buddy's office then kind of turned into my temporary craft room until the barn was built. But that room is always supposed to go to Caden. Well, then the tree fell through that room, and he's been waiting patiently to have his own room. And now, January 20th, which
there's probably some bad weather. We have a chance for snow on that day.
A low of 24 with a chance of snow on January 20th. But January 20th is when we are on the schedule.
At least it's on the schedule.
To get our roof, to the start of our roof.
Yeah.
Which, the roofer said it was going to take anywhere between 3 and 5 days to get the roof completed. So yeah, we are that's my good thing, that we have a light at the end of the tunnel. We're still waiting on our checks to be released.
Should be the beginning of this week, Monday or Tuesday, right?
Yeah, because there's this whole rigmarole of like, once the insurance issues you your check, then you have to get the check and then you have to send it to your mortgage company. Your mortgage company has to review all these documents.
That's all done now. We're just waiting to get the money now.
Yeah, but the mortgage company has to release the money to us so that we can then send it to our bank. So anyway, that's happening. Everything's kind of happening now. So our motivation to make sure that everyone's kind of like deep cleaned is absolutely, hey Jamie. So we're deep cleaning, minimizing, so that when the move day comes for the boys, it'll be a lot easier to transition their rooms, so that when Caden gets in there, he'll already be set up with the stuff. Hey, from Australia, what's up, Beth?
Oh man, so yeah, and we don't typically do resolutions either. That was just, I was put on the spot
By Dan,
by
yeah.
Daniel. He said it didn't have to be a resolution, and it's not really. I guess it could be. It's what do you want to do differently in 2025? I just want us to do laundry and clothes different in 2025. I want us to minimize down to the things that we actually need, donate the things that we don't, and keep everything just
on top of it. It's easier to stay more organized on top of it, yeah.
But man, the roof news, I am so excited. I'm also excited for snow. I would prefer to not snow on the holes on the roof, but it's whatever at this point.
At this point, I mean, we've had
torrential downpours every single day, it seems like.
Why not just add snow on top of it?
Yeah. It would be cool, though, if we could see our new roof with snow on it for the first time.
Yeah, because it's going to be metal.
Yeah, that would be neat.
Yeah, we talked about this. We've had a long time to think about it because we've had holes on a roof for 6 months now, over 6 months. Can you believe it's been 6 months? But July 8th is the day that the tree fell. So January 8th would have been 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about, do we go shingle or we do metal? I really wanted to do a metal roof, but they're more expensive. However, we talked about it, and when truly though, when is the next time, or God forbid, but like, you don't really have an opportunity where, since we fought and won to get a new roof, the majority of that will be paid for with our insurance money.
And that's what everyone told us. Every roofer we talked to, they were like, it's horrible that this happened to you, but you will never, ever have a better opportunity to upgrade your roof if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm really glad that we continued the fight to get a new roof, and now, because truly it was just a shame that, Anyway, that was my good thing, is that January 20th, we were on the schedule. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, probably delay another week, but keep an eye out for that date for us, because it might be a new roof for us.
I did see something about, a bunch of people said something about buy nothing. Is that the name of like what is happening? Buy nothing?
What's buy nothing?
So like, I saw a bunch of this.
It's buy
nothing. Whatever community in your neighbors. Maybe it's a website.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that group, Buy Nothing. We just it's what?
My buddy might have pulled something.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday.
Man, he was acrobatics for sure.
Not at all.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
Yeah, Buy Nothing.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Buy Nothing. Oh, happy almost birthday, Marie.
Roof day. Birthday. Your birthday will be close to roof day.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Oh, it's a Facebook group. Okay.
Oh, maybe there's a local one. That's cool. Yeah. So the lady who picked up all the boys' clothes said that she's going to go through it, and whatever her grandson can't fit into, she's going to donate it to the people that lost their homes in the tornadoes near us.
Yeah, that's awesome. Speaking of tornadoes.
Oh, the Firenado?
Steph showed me a video from California of a fire tornado.
Yeah, Firenados.
It was the scariest looking thing I had ever seen.
It looked like a scene from hell.
Yeah, it was a hellscape. Like when they say a hellscape, like that's what it was. Because the mountains behind the town or the town area were on fire.
The Palisades.
The Palisades, yeah, trees. That's what it was, just woods. But there's woods and then mountains. The mountains were on fire, and in the ground is where the fire tornado was whipping down. So it was horrible.
Yeah, it was insane to see. It just looks like fake, almost like otherworldly. So
yeah,
it's just crazy, and all the animals, and it breaks my heart. Yeah, so we're continuing to pray for them and keeping them in our thoughts.
What's also crazy is that it's not over. Like,
right?
They can't even assess the damage yet.
Yeah, they don't know how many.
And you have some people like I see these videos. Sorry, no, I see these videos of like movie stars and millionaires and stuff returning to their homes and walking through them at the devastation and stuff. But you don't always see the videos of just the people that lose their home. You see the videos of the millionaires and stuff, but that's what the news catches and gets popular. But
yeah, there
are people going back now and going through their stuff. But it's horrible. Yeah, for real. My worst nightmare. Like a tornado made out of fire. It's horrible.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. What a way to start 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to talk about a show Buddy and I just watched. We just finished it. Buddy's not normally not a binge watching type of person. Like, he's not one to sit down and watch episode after episode after episode of something. But there was a show that just got released that we watched it in 2 days. And
American Primeval on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It was just released and we finished it. 6 episodes.
So good.
Now listen.
But it's brutal.
Rough.
It's brutal.
If you watch it, like, just know it's about this, like, the American frontier.
It's about a time in history on the frontier where you had, in one area, you had a clash between the Mormons
in Utah,
the Native Americans, the Western settlers, and like the frontiersmen and the U.S. Army. Like, all 4 of these groups are in one small area clashing. It's called American Primeval. And it's a 6-episode, not very long. I mean, each one's like an hour long, so it's 6 hours, but it's a mini series.
And just know,
man,
like, it is so good, and I'm sure it's going to win awards. And I didn't notice anyone that I recognize as far as actors go, but it's brutal and so good.
I wanted to watch it just because the trailer.
Oh yeah.
The trailer hooked me because, like, anything that's historical, like especially historical war type stuff, like, I'm gonna be hooked.
Plus, we love the Wyoming, Montana area in general. So just to see back then what it looked like and what they had to go through and what they had to live through in order to get it to where it is today. Yeah. I love that. Like, I don't love that, but do you ever if you ever travel and you pick, like, in your mind, you're like, I wonder if I could just, like, zoom back in time and look right here. What would this look like? Mm-hmm. I think about that all the time. Yeah. And to kind of be able to do that is pretty cool. But
anyway, we watched the whole thing.
We did. We binged it.
We watched it in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we watched it in 2 days. We watched the first 2 episodes one day and then the last 4 in one day.
Yeah,
which is crazy because I don't do that. I can't. can't usually sit and watch TV like that. But
Mhm.
I guess just because it's been so cold and rainy, like
Yeah.
you can't do anything outside. So why not? Why not binge a TV show?
Yeah, that's what we did. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing that. Just kind of. Well, it was in the nighttime too, but
It's called American Primeval.
yeah, on Netflix.
I'll put it in the chat.
I don't know about. Yeah, just watch the trailer first to see if it's up your alley. But
yeah, I mean, it's a rough show. I mean, it's one of those shows where you're like kind of stressed watching it. Yeah. We do have an update on Casca. I saw Lacey asked about Casca.
Mhm.
That will be out tomorrow, but she is making improvements.
That'll be on YouTube tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have a video on YouTube tomorrow about Casca, but she's improving.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man, Lorraine's dog's foot froze to the ground.
Oh.
So she had to put a pet-friendly ice mat. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's crazy cold. I've seen people put carpet, like that live in snowy areas. They'll like roll out a large piece of carpet, and then when they let their pet out, they'll pull up the carpet, and so there's still like ground showing underneath. That way their pet has somewhere to go potty. And then they lay it back down, when it's snowing and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah. I've also seen these like little hoop things where the dogs can run inside, and I've seen some pretty neat outdoor animal things.
Okay, Alora is going to Dana and Lou's house.
Oh, okay. She's not stopping.
She's not stopping here.
Do not stop. Do not pass her.
We have cooking with Dan and Lou tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Do not know what it is.
Yeah.
Last time though, it was so good. They're doing that crock pot stuff.
Yeah. Last time they did what, stew? No. They did.
It was chicken dumplings.
Yeah, that was really good.
Delicious.
Yeah, really good.
They are crushing it with the crock pot meals
They
so
really
far
are.
because the stew was amazing and the chicken dumplings were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And plus, crock pot's always good during the colder months too. I think you can always do some really good warm stuff. So Valentine's Day is coming up right around the corner. And so I just wanted to update everyone that I will be doing some Valentine's inspired seasonal stuff for the store.
Mm-hmm.
So just be on the lookout in the next couple weeks. They'll be available probably by the end of January. So if you're looking for a Valentine gift, because I did this last year too,
Mm-hmm.
I'll have some stuff available on the Etsy store.
Yeah, I forgot. I was going to say, congrats to Ohio State.
That was
and the Fighting Irish. They are going to be in the national champion, Notre Dame versus Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Those games were good. Ohio State, towards the end, kind of separated themselves from Texas. I thought it would be super cool for UT to go to the championship, but man, Ohio State's just on another level.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Just on another level.
Speaking of good games, though, Texans.
I know the chant, even though I'm not from there. Yeah, the Texans game. Whew. Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got, babe? What else we got going on?
I'm trying to think. What happened? Well, we lost the chicken.
Oh, yeah, we lost the chicken.
Yeah,
Sure.
one of the baby chicks. We don't know what happened. It was just a goner in the coop.
Yeah, and it was weird, too, because Luna let us know. Luna let us know that there was something going on outside.
Yeah.
And
it was yesterday.
We weren't really sure what was going on, but Luna kept wanting to go outside, and I let her out, and then she wanted me to follow her. And finally went over there, and I was looking around, and Luna kept looking in the chicken coop, and I was like, okay, what is going on? And then I saw the mom chicken and one of the baby chickens, and they were walking around outside. I was like, okay, it's dark and cold, like they should be inside their coop. I don't know what they're doing, but they're both just walking around. So I looked around to see if there was any damage, to see if there was any like a raccoon or something in there. Could not find any holes or damage or anything. And then where Luna was looking, I just ended up going in the chicken run because I didn't know what was going on. So I went in the chicken run with my flashlight, and sure enough, there was one of the little baby chicken. I mean, it's not really a baby anymore.
Yeah, they're like
kinda
juvenile.
teenage chickens. One of the teenage chickens was just laying there stiff, and I could not tell what happened to it at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was crazy that Luna was like wanting us to go out there to look at it. Like I knew something was going on.
Yeah, I even made a joke to Buddy. I was like, Timmy's falling down the well. Like that, like Lassie, go show Dad where Timmy is, because it just was so apparent that in her face she was trying to tell us, like, come with me. Like, I need to show you something. So Buddy eventually just went and followed her, and yeah, found the chick in the coop, just not unalive. So who knows?
Yeah.
You never know. We really don't ever know with chickens, like, especially when there's no sign of trauma, like what happens sometimes. So who knows?
Yeah, and they've had heat lamps, so it's not a cold thing. Like the little chicken coop and the big chicken coop both have a heat lamp on during the cold nights. So
and it was fine in the morning when they ate. It was running around, so might have just
and Luna has been like that since she was a puppy. Luna has been a like weird stepmom to the chickens.
Yeah,
like,
very
protective,
overly like hoverish.
Yeah,
like
helicopter
to the point
where she has put some of them in her mouth and moved them from one place to the other place, but didn't hurt them.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, Luna knew something was up, and then once Buddy took care of it, she was fine to come in and not want to go back out. So that must have been it. Yeah. What else? What else do we have going on? Oh, I finished an epoxy project.
Oh yeah, that will come out. Well, we haven't finished up the video, but that will come out next week.
Yeah.
It might be a 2-parter.
Yep.
I gotta go through all the footage. But yeah, that'll come out. That is a super, super cool project. I mean, my desk is amazing. This other epoxy project is pretty awesome too.
Yeah, I used some leftover stuff I had. I ended up having to buy some stuff, but yeah, it was a cool project. So you'll have to check that out next week on YouTube.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
My shrimps are doing good.
Oh yeah, the little shrimps.
Yeah, Sergeant Saffron. I named one of them Sergeant Saffron.
Except for the baby shrimp, which someone called that in the comments.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen it.
I'm pretty sure someone in the comments was like that baby shrimp is gonna be Nemo food.
Yeah.
And that's the only shrimp we can't find is the little baby shrimp.
Yeah, baby shrimp was like microscopic, so who knows? But I have like a pregnant mom shrimp, and I don't know anything about pregnant mom. Like, I don't know the gestational.
I thought we looked it up.
I know, but like, how long does she like? Because you can see on her belly.
How are we going to keep the baby shrimp from not getting eaten?
I think as soon as that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if she like lays them like as eggs somewhere, or if they come out of her hatched.
She have to hide them inside the moss and put down in
I bet. She's been hanging out in the seaweed a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they come out, if they're live or if they're like in little, like, fish lay like egg sacs, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have to look it up. But if we can capture them before Nemo finds them, I told Jamie I would give her some. So yeah. For her.
Every 30 days they'll hatch eggs.
Every 30 days?
Lord mercy.
But like, do they lay them or they hatch inside their bellies? I need to know. How can you tell it's pregnant? So the guy, when he scooped up the shrimp for me, he said, I'm going to give you a pregnant one. And
it's actually kind of neat.
I looked at it and you can tell, like, because they're almost see-through. Shrimp are like see-through-ish. And on her stomach, there are these little yellow dots, like little yellow sack-looking things, I guess. This is what she looks like right here. Yeah.
Here, I'll show this.
Yeah. Actually, this shrimp that Buddy's about to show you, her belly looks a lot bigger than my shrimp's belly.
Yeah. See how this... Let me zoom in a little bit.
This is weird that we're talking about this.
This is weird, isn't it?
Talk about pregnant shrimp.
Especially when she's up against the glass, you can see all those little egg sac things right there.
Yeah.
And the male shrimp don't have that, obviously. They just have a normal body.
Clear belly.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll have to look up more about it.
Yeah. We'll have to see. Hopefully they don't get all like munched. Surely in the wild they gotta go and they gotta hatch them somewhere and protect them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
I also learned that you have brown fat.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw that video on Facebook.
On Facebook, I shared information the other day.
Yeah.
Might have been too much information, but I really wanted to know, like, when you freeze your butt off, if that was a thing, like where you lost butt fat because of burning calories. And you do burn calories when you're cold. It's just not that kind of fat. It's something called brown fat. And if you want to know more information about it, you can go look at the Facebook video I made. But yeah, I talk about the difference in fat and where you can freeze it off at.
So there's not an attraction to keeping shrimp.
None.
I mean, there might be. People could be into it, but they eat the
algae
that starts to grow in the tank. That's the reason why we have them.
Yeah, they're good tank cleaners because they eat a lot. And the betas tend to, like, unless they're tiny, the betas tend to not go crazy and try to eat them.
What did she say? She said you could drink her soup.
She laughed.
She laughed. She did. She found that funny.
Mm-hmm.
But it was true. She needed to thicken that soup up. My mom made.
Your eyes itchy?
Yeah, my mom made gumbo today.
Oh yeah,
Man,
it's good.
That was delicious.
Her first time ever making gumbo.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I can tell that you've been cleaning because your eyes are itchy.
Mm-hmm. All the dust I've been wiping on everything. I mean, so much dust and vacuuming and all the stuff in the boys' room.
In the closet and shelves. Poor thing.
I was supposed to show you guys the laundry room. I remember saying that last live. I said I'll do a video and show you guys what I've done in the laundry room, and I have not. But try and do that. Still had some things that had not come in yet, but everything's in now.
Yeah.
There is I need to try and figure out something because we have our vacuum in there charging, and the cord is in a weird place. So I still want to kind of maneuver that a little bit, but I think it looks really nice. What the laundry room looks like now.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything fun coming up, then?
Anything fun coming up?
Yeah.
A whole week of work.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah. I'm just looking forward to figuring out what's going on with the roof stuff. I mean, honestly, that's the biggest thing I'm looking forward to. But yeah, I don't think I have anything coming up, honestly, this next week. I know you've got stuff coming up on videos and stuff like that, but when are you going to start getting the greenhouse plants going?
So I thought about that, and I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer this year than I usually do. Because the 2 previous years,
they've gotten really big, and you've had to repot them before we could put them in the ground.
So that happened the year before.
Yeah.
And then also the year before, we had a freeze. Because I put them in the ground like the beginning of March. And then this time around, this past spring, I think I got it in the ground like March 10th or 12th. But then we had a hailstorm.
True.
So I'm wondering if I shouldn't just kind of plan it to where it's almost like the end of March.
Yeah.
And if I do that, then I'll probably start the seeds sometime.
I mean, end of March starting? Or no, planting end of March.
Planting
yeah,
end of
so
March.
You start end of February.
Yeah, middle February.
Middle February.
Give them 6 weeks in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
And then I think that'll give me the next 3 weeks to get the garden.
Marcia said she wants to start hers in the next 2 weeks. It really just depends on when you're going to be out of the freezing weather.
Yeah, you'd have to look at your farmer's almanac for your zone.
Yeah.
The last possible freeze date.
Because if you start them too early, that's what Steph was just talking about. If you start them too early, then they get too big for their seed starters and they got to go into pots. And if they're still getting too big for the pot, they got to go into a bigger pot. And that's kind of what Steph has ran into in the past. That she'll be like, hey, I have 300 plants and seed starters, and they're all getting too big for their seed starter plants. So.
But you know what else I haven't done? I haven't ordered any seeds. I still have my seed catalog.
Yeah, we have lots of seeds, though. We're probably going to plant less this year than we did in the past. I imagine. When are we going to start doing the garden?
That's what I'm saying.
Think about that. We got to start cleaning the garden up.
But how are we going to do that when it's going to snow next week?
It'll have to be
after the freeze.
Yeah.
I can't do 20 degree. I can't. My bones, y'all living. Okay, I'm gonna just complain a little bit. Listen here, guys. In the Gulf of America, no, I'm just kidding. The Gulf of Mexico, it's wet cold. So even when it's 30s, 40s, it's wet cold, and it hurts. Like it is uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable cold.
Yeah.
I'll go Colorado. I'll go Montana. I'll go north all day long, where it's more of a dry cold, and you could be outside with your t-shirt on with the sun shining on you in 32-degree weather, and it's
still, I think, though, when you talk about those places up north, it's very similar to how the heat can be, right? So like when people say like, well, yeah, but it's a dry heat in some places, but also with a dry heat, over 100 degrees is just over 100 degrees.
Sure.
Wet or dry, it doesn't matter.
It's hot.
Below a certain temperature is just below that temperature. Hotter, wet or dry.
Right.
It's just cold.
Frigid, sure.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I think when I say, well, it's 35 degrees and I'm freezing, and they're like, oh, you don't know anything about cold. And I'm like, no, it's really, my bones are hurting here. It's cold. And it's going to be 24 degrees, so I'm telling you. 24 and wet. So technically it's pretty much like sub-zero.
Yeah,
but
it does feel like that.
It feels like temperature in the teens plus the wet, and it's miserable. I don't like it. Yeah. Anyway, all that to say, it's uncomfortable, and I don't want to be out in the garden working in 20-degree weather.
Someone commented and asked if we were going to scratch off a dating thing anytime soon. Because we still have to do the make up the story of the town.
Yeah, we got to go find a hole-in-the-wall restaurant in a small town.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Sandra. So this is just something, it's kind of the growing pains of my office.
Yeah, we got to figure that out.
There's nothing in here to stop the echo, so I'm going to have to figure something. Maybe I can get some of those little anti-echo things that you hang on the wall. I don't know. We're still trying to figure that out.
Maybe a rug.
Oh, skates. We went skating. I went skating. I don't know why this reminded me. Yeah. Can't drive on ice with skating tires yet. So I went rollerblading, which I haven't done in a really long time. I did that yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did not make it to the Texans game. I just had to watch Harbaugh on the screen, which is fine. was fine.
He was mad.
He threw a tantrum.
He was mad in that game.
He was mad. But we went to my niece's birthday party, which was at a skating rink across town. So
it was cool.
Yeah. My dad,
rollerbladed in a long time.
Almost 70, was out there falling on his knees, getting ran over by little kids. My dad was like, I think I would do really good out here if it wasn't for all these kids. Yeah. And I was like, sure, Dad, it's the kids. But no, Buddy was out there, Alora, Connor. Caden didn't want to come. Surprise, surprise. He's not into 4-year-old birthday parties, but
Palm Grove is a small town, but it used to be. I think we were talking about the date night. Yeah, I think it specifically said a town we did not live in.
Well, no, that we've never been to.
Or that we've never been to. That's right. Yeah. Wet cold is the worst. It hurts the bones. Mm-hmm. It's true.
Yeah. And apparently I have arthritis, according to my MRI.
Yeah.
Which because I think you guys know that I have a spinal issue with one of my discs. But when I had a lower lumbar MRI, it got my hips, and the guy was reviewing it, and he was like, oh, yeah, you've got some arthritis in your hips. And I was like, what? Because I was 35 at the time, 35, yeah. And I was like, what do you mean I got arthritis in my hips? And he said, well, actually, a lot of people, the older they get, they have arthritis. They just don't know it yet. And so I was like, oh, cool. Thanks for letting me know that I have it in my hips.
Sure.
Yeah. Like, I feel like when your bones hurt, like when you truly say, like, my bones hurt and you have arthritis, and you know you have arthritis, then it's a little different. Yeah. It doesn't make you feel so crazy because you're like, okay, that's why it hurts so bad.
Oh my gosh, we didn't talk about that. Yeah. That was a funny Facebook video, too. Steph sent me that video, and I was dying laughing because of just how good Connor is acting. How good of an actor he is, because he was killing it. Like his facial expressions, and I mean, he did act exactly like Alora. Mm-hmm. Alora doing a Connor one, I don't know. We'll have to see. It might be funny.
We joked about that, and Alora was like, all I would be doing is just standing around saying, bruh, bro, bruh, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's all Connor, bruh, bro. I need that shirt. Have you seen those shirts? And it's like, bro, bruh, mom, like all the names of mom or whatever, because everyone's bro and bruh.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it when, but it's
the
like
amount of times I have to say, don't call your mother bro. Like it's the stupidest sentence I have to say, and I have to say it so many times.
Yeah, but it's just like one of those like things. It's like a habit of his that everyone's bro. So I'm like, Connor, he's like, or if something happens, he'll be like, bro, mom. And I'm like,
bro, mom.
What? What is bro, mom? Just cut it out. Mom, just say mom. Yeah. Bro. Ugh.
What else? Yeah, the football game tomorrow night. That's coming up. Monday Night Football.
Who's playing that?
That will be the Vikings.
Oh.
And
I thought Monday Night Football was over now.
Someone else. Nope. Oh, that's the Monday Night Football version of the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah, 10-22 for the Eagles. Wow, 2:44 left.
Eagles winning?
Yeah, Eagles winning.
Yeah. That language isn't allowed in our house. Marcia, I wish we could. I mean, I think it's just a mixture of public school and his online friends, and it's just one of those things. One of those teen things, because he's about to be a teenager.
Yeah.
He's about to be 13 in March, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, Vikings, Rams.
Yeah. Next birthday in our family is Connor. He'll be 13 in March. And then it'll be my birthday.
Yeah, birthday ski season is coming up for sure.
Mm-hmm.
entering birthday season.
And it'll be my last year of my 30s.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so everyone's... Caden's going to start driving this year, which is also crazy to me.
I don't think they released the time of the game yet, but it's happening.
We don't play at home.
No, it'll be in Kansas City. Yeah, Caden is about to be old enough to drive. That doesn't mean he's going to start driving, because we have let him try and take some initiative in it, and he hasn't really done much with the online. What you got him like a little?
I signed up for the parent-led online driving, defensive driving thing course, and he has to do so much coursework before he can get behind the wheel. So I don't know if it'll like kick into gear more when he gets closer to 16.
Mm-hmm.
But right now he has to do like 6 hours of coursework online and pass all these quizzes and things. And he's taken, I think, two of the classes, 2 out of 6 that he needs to do. So I mean, he's got time. Plenty of time.
He's got time.
But
hopefully he'll be a little bit more motivated. We'll see.
Yeah. Tomorrow is car cake.
Oh, car cake. No, not tomorrow. Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday's car cake.
Tuesday's car cake with me, Jamie, and Bree.
Yeah.
Maybe Lissa. I'm not sure. But apparently it's braless.
Wait, what? Braless?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't remember why or how that started, but...
Is it like a statement y'all are making?
No, I think Jamie said that she was like not wearing a bra or something. And then it rolled into like, it should just be like no bra, timeout Tuesday.
No bra, timeout Tuesday?
Yeah. And so then I was joking with Jamie later and I was like, no bra car cake? Like, what are we doing here? So yeah, I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's funny.
Yeah. It's better than the game that Lester made you play.
Oh Lord.
On his timeout Tuesday.
Monkey tail game? Jeez, the monkey tail game was something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unexpected. But it was
Is
funny.
It also uncalled for?
It was very funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny.
What were you were? Oh wait, hold on. How are you going to do car cake on the same day as horseback riding lessons?
I asked Miss Kathleen if we could reschedule.
Oh, okay. So horseback riding is timeout tatas.
Yeah, timeout tatas. I told Jamie, I said tiramisu and tatas.
Tiramisu and tatas.
Yeah, because well, I didn't say tatas, but I said the other word, and I think it's a nice word, but we'll call it tatas.
Yeah.
Rhymes with zits.
Tetons. Tiramisu and Tetons.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have enough clothes on, no one knows you doesn't.
Exactly. I'll just have...
It might be freezing that day.
Exactly. So. We'll just be bundled up.
Yep.
No one will ever know.
And apparently Christmas chews up all of Jamie's balls.
Oh, yeah.
So, there you go.
Yeah, there's always that one dog that's like weird, takes socks or underwear or bras or...
Yeah.
Oh, I saw this really funny video of this family at a home. There's a whole news report, like a Channel 2 news type report on it. They were having these clothing items show up on their front steps randomly. Bathing suits, socks, random clothes.
From strangers?
Yeah, just dumped on their front porch. And the guy, the owner of the house, called the cops because he was like, where are all these clothes coming from? Every day there was a new article of clothing. So finally, they set up a camera, and it was their cat traveling to their neighbor's house, stealing their clothes off the line and bringing them back home and leaving them on their front porch. And so he felt so bad and dumb, and he called the cops that there was like this random person dropping off clothes.
Oh my
But it was their own cat.
Wow.
It was so funny. And so then he had to take a picture of all these clothing and put it online and be like, I'm so sorry if these clothes belong to you. My cat stole them. Like, how funny is that you have a cat?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
man.
awesome.
Yeah. Well, maybe, but yeah.
I guess that would be considered a cat burglar.
Yeah, they called him that, I think.
Oh,
but
really?
it was something else. Yeah, it was
I
like.
thought I was going to be the first to come up with that dad joke.
Nope.
Okay. Well, we got a few minutes left. If you guys want to
Already?
ask any questions, well, we gotta leave a little bit early to can't lose, but we can answer some questions if you guys have any questions. I saw a question about, and now I can't remember it. Gosh, it was at the very beginning of the live, and I told myself, I'm gonna remember this. Oh, I remember. Someone asked if you, and I'm sorry I can't remember who asked. I just made a mental note of the question. Do you make any unscented beeswax candles?
No.
No. There you go. Here's your answer.
No.
No unscented beeswax candles.
I don't. I have thought about making the beeswax candles, the old-fashioned ones that are you dip them.
Mm-hmm.
The pillar?
Yeah.
Not pillar. Candlestick. Candlestick. I've thought about that when we have like excess beeswax, but I use so much beeswax in my other products that I need every little bit for my soaps and my salves and those types of things and lotions. So every bit of the wax that we do use, I don't make candles out of them because it takes up a lot of wax to make candles.
Yeah.
But I would love to be able to make those pillar candlestick candles one day. So I think those are really cool.
Those are
the
cool.
Old-timey ones. You see them like hanging, like joined together with the string and the two are hanging because that's how they dry them, you know? So maybe one day.
Angie, we will at some point, I promise. But we have to get this one done before we scratch another one off.
Yeah. We were actually pretty back to back with our last
We were
two.
doing so good.
But then
holidays.
Get back on it.
Costco. So we have a Costco update video coming out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. YouTube.
The show on Netflix was called American Primeval.
Trigger warnings. March 14th.
March 14th for Steph's birthday. Let's see.
The day before the Ides.
Are we going to do tamales?
Oh, yeah. I was supposed to make tamales. It's still cold enough.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I need tamales during the summer.
Yeah. I'll make some tamales. You know what? That'll be something I do this week. Yes, Linda. Yes. We're doing it.
Love the wax melts.
Good. Awesome.
Are there still things on Etsy?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Soaps. Just released a French green clay soap on Etsy. So if you're looking for green clay soap, which is really good. I mean, it's the same as you take it in the shower with you, use it as you would, but the green clay is really good for your skin.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got that on there. I've got some other soaps on there. Still got lotion bars.
Any more cast iron soaps or cast iron candles?
Mm-hmm. I've got I've got a few cast iron candles left.
Those are neat.
And then I've got just black glass candles in black glass containers.
Mm-hmm.
Bath salt scrubs, bath salt soaks, soap savers. I've got box sets. So I mean, yeah. I've got the rice heating pads, like those rice sacks that you put them in the microwave for a minute or two and take them out, and they're like heating pads without the cords. Yeah. I love those. I use mine all the time, especially like during that time of the month, if you know what I mean, or just sore muscles, or if you want to heat it up and put it in your sheets at night, like by your feet, and it warms you up, and you don't have to worry about unplugging a cord. Why are you smiling?
That's the next question.
Oh. Ooh.
What?
Are they going to beat the refs? That's what I'm concerned
about. We
have
have to play. Last time we lost to the Chiefs, right? Last time we lost. Started out good. I thought we were going to have a chance, but we had to play ourselves because we kept shooting ourselves in the foot. We had to play the Chiefs, and then we had to play the refs because whatever Patrick Mahomes wants to happen, happens, okay? But I think going into this game, I hope they clear up some of these stupid things that we do to ourselves. That's like going to be key, 100%. You got to clear that stuff up, and then they've got to be told like you have to play so perfect, because if there is even if Patrick Mahomes flinches, and this is also the hardest thing for us too, because what makes us so great is our defensive line, and our defense in general is amazing, but our defensive line applies so much pressure. But if Patrick Mahomes flinches, if he gets a little upset about a way that he may have been tackled or not tackled, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Okay, that's your soapbox.
Okay. So, yeah, I say there's a really good chance that Houston pulls the upset and the three-peat gets shut down. But there's just some things that have to happen. What are we doing? This one?
Yeah. All right. I do, but it just sold out today, so I'll be making more. And that's the calendula salve. So it's really good for like minor cuts, burns, diaper rash, eczema, dry skin in general. So I was telling Buddy today, I got a note today on Etsy. Should I read it real quick? It won't take long.
Yeah, no, it'd be great.
Yeah, I'll just read you this message because this is one of the ones I get
very frequently
on the calendula salves. Like this is one of the things that
remember when we thought it was pronounced calendula?
Yeah, I do. Well, I think some people say calendula.
I guess tomato.
Yeah. So this, I'm not going to say who her name is, but she just wrote me a message. It's kind of long, so I'll shorten it. After 3 dermatologists, I have an undiagnosed skin condition going on that makes me go crazy. I've tried this other calendula castor oil, and it's helped a bit, but your herbal salve has helped more than the castor oil, and a number of prescribed ointments, lotions, and pills. Thank you. So I've ordered some for a very dear friend of mine as a little birthday gift. Her and her friend have been friends since the 1st grade, and she's now 62. Anyway, she was just going on to tell me about how she's tried different types of lotions, pills, creams, but the one that I make, which is a super simple, basic, infused calendula base, which I infuse the oil myself over months and months, and then I use it in the salve. That's one example of so many people, of testimonials of those salves working for them, and I sold out. I think I made just not the other day, 62, and I'm gone now. Yeah. Oh, I need to make more.
It takes a while for the oil to infuse.
Well, what I've been doing is I have one that I use, and I have one like a backup. Yeah. So then I swap them so that by the time I make another one, I am in constant rotation so that I have more. But that for your skin, that for windburn would be really good. Doesn't help that I'm sold out at the moment, but I will have more in stock probably by the end of the week.
I just posted a link. The denmanhomestead.com is our website, and it has how to get to everything. You can get to the gift store, you can get to the Etsy store, you can read Steph's blog, like all that stuff. Just the denmanhomestead.com is the easiest way to just remember that's where all the links are to the things. Did we go to the game to see your crush? No, didn't. Had to watch it on TV.
I did say, Jim.
Yeah. But that's really sad to miss No Brawl Night.
Oh gosh.
Unleash the udders. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. I call my dog Rolex because it's a watch dog.
It's a good one.
I'm gonna use that one. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Someone told me today, you know why a chicken coop only has 2 doors and not 4? Because then they'd have to call it a sedan.
Sedan. I knew it was going to be a vehicle joke.
Yeah.
It's close. Yeah, tamales.
I'll do that.
Not ready to go yet.
Oh, I know.
I know. And it is getting to that time. We probably should be heading that way.
Let's see if there's any more questions real quick.
What kind of tamales you make? Shredded chicken, beef.
I normally do just the traditional pork. But at one point, Buddy has been vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, all the tarians. So there was one year where I did like poblano pepper and cheese, and then I've done like bean and cheese. I don't typically do like shredded chicken tamales. I don't care for the chicken. I'm more of like a traditional pork. So the ones that I'm gonna make are probably just gonna be pork. Yeah.
Which they're delicious. We might have a used, because we use the calendula oil here in our house a lot, so we may have a used one we could let Lester borrow.
Make him one of his own. I'm not gonna give him a used one.
Well, I'm just saying, if he needed it right now, I don't know.
I'll have it ready by the time Timeout Tuesday, so that Jamie can bring it back.
Yes, that is true. We do not control what ads you see on our live or videos, unfortunately. It is all done by YouTube.
That's unfortunate. I know one person got so mad at us for a 30-minute ad one time, and I was like, dude, skip it. Like, just press skip ad.
I would love to go to Arrowhead. I want to go. That should be one of those things, and I hate that I didn't think about this until just now. But when Daniel asked the question about things on our bucket list, I did not think about some of the stadiums that I would love to go to.
Well, I passed by the Atlanta Falcons.
You drove right through the stadium. Essentially, you were in the turning lane for the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Yeah. And the thing you said was, I don't know what this building is, but it's really cool looking. Yeah. And I was like, babe, that's where the Falcons play.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, that would be cool though. I would love, to go to Green Bay. Oh my god!
But if we have to drive to Atlanta, I'm Ubering.
Pittsburgh. Yeah.
I'm Ubering to the stadium. Yeah. So help me. I'm not driving the RV down there anymore, y'all. I'm not gonna do it.
So Arrowhead 2 would be cool for sure. Yes, even though I don't support the Chiefs, but. It would be cool, but I would love to see the stadiums would just be awesome, especially the old ones. The old stadiums like Green Arrowhead that's an old stadium, older. I mean, it's not like the Lambeau Field or anything. But yeah.
Taylor Swift Stadium. I would love to go see Taylor Swift's team.
Lester has a wind-chapped face. Lots of comments on that.
Yeah, poor Lester.
Poblanos, yeah, good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how far
I am still selling homes, Kim.
Yeah.
I actually have one coming up in March. A listing coming up. But the thing about housing, I don't know about your area, because I know y'all are from everywhere, but 7 o'clock. We'll leave this as our last one. But the interest rates have been kind of crazy high. So I'm hoping by spring, the market will be better, but this past year has been rough. But yeah, I have some interest in some people wanting to sell and buy. So, but yes, I am. To answer your question, I'm still in real estate.
Yep. Okay, we'll end it with this. Yes, we have been in contact with our friends in North Carolina. Propane is crazy. Propane, the lines for propane to try and stay warm are just insane.
Yeah.
They just got a bunch of snow dumped on them. And that was one of the things that we talked about with them when we were up there, is that they thought when they moved to North Carolina that they were going to have more snow than they actually do. They just don't get a bunch of it.
Yeah.
But this time, because that winter storm that's kind of been in the middle of the United States, they got some snow dumped on them.
Really unfortunate timing.
Yeah. Definitely bad timing, but we have seen all of the.
Yeah, they're in dire need of propane up there for heat. Yeah.
Is a big one. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's past 7 now. We're 1 minute late, but thank you guys so much for joining us. We love you all, and we love sitting down and spending time with you guys. And can't wait to see you on the next one. Don't forget, we got updates tomorrow. We'll have 3 or 4 videos next week for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But tomorrow is Costco's update.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.